That's great that you want to restore your marriage, but shouldn't you have thought about that while you were in it? Instead of filing for divorce, you could have taken time apart to think about it, to calm down before you actually filed and went through with the divorce. Now that you're recognizing that he's the father of your child, now you know that. Wasn't he the father of your child when you decided to file for divorce? Wasn't he? But no, you know that you were emotionally intoxicated. There's something called emotional intelligence. And yes, we women are emotional. We are led mainly by emotions. But when you understand that when your emotions take hold of you, you don't operate with emotionally, intelligently, I should say, then shouldn't it something that you should work on before pulling the gun, before it's too late? And now you would be consider reconciling with Tyrese after you divorce him and want $20,000 a month in child support? Really? Now, let's hear what Tyrese had to say, his response to her interview and to her being open to reconciling. Take a listen.
All right. Hold on. Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage.
Now let's listen to what Tyrese had to say in his response. It wasn't very favorable, but you take a listen. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right. Hold on. Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage.
Wow.
So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me" if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called "Love Transaction" if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart.
Wow.
And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup, and it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up, because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach and you trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some niggas would say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that nigga. He's a narcissist. No, she's a fucking narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do some shit, fuck over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you, and not even call you and text you to say they sorry. Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did? Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now, go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase. Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy ass podcast and Miracle Mondays and whatever the fuck else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs the way Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige release songs about their exes when they get cheated on, lied, get fucked over, when they go through painful relationships that come to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs, singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have got her back. I don't want Sam. She may be saying that she was thinking about, no. If you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the fucking lawyers are still on my back every day. Go sell this shit to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the Morning to the Breakfast Club to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, nigga, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to pussy than most niggas I know.
True.
I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children. And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha, since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. Find another nigga who decided to leave your husband without a court order. Find somebody else that's going to cut a check for $2,600 without the judge making a judgment for you to do so. I'll always take care of my kids. She's trying to turn a prenup into alimony, which she ain't getting. She's
This video is cutting out there. But there you have it. You've got the gist of it. Obviously, he's hurt. Obviously, he didn't want to end the marriage. He was, like he said, he was on a plane coming back to continue to work on his marriage, to fight for his marriage. But you see, there's a lot of contradictions in what she said and what he's verifying actually did happen. He's saying, yes, she had someone, friends in her ear, but it was actually her mother that was in her ear. She said she didn't have anyone to tell her that was pro-marriage, giving her advice. But yet, Creflo Dollar, who's a pastor, his wife, and other people who that they've seen about the marriage and had counseling with, telling her that she was making a mistake. So this woman is on this podcast lying through her teeth. This is what I'm saying. Women say one thing and do another. She's portraying that, oh, poor me. I didn't have anyone to guide me. All the people in my ears were telling me to leave him. Yet, that is not true. She signed a prenup. Yet, she's trying to break the prenup so that she can get alimony. $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old? Really? She's making good income over six figures a year, but yet she's trying to milk him for the last 3 years, trying to break the prenup, an agreement that she signed on to before they got married. Now she wants more money, and he's paid almost $1 million in legal costs because of her. Help me to help, for this to make sense to me. Help me understand this. I know a lot of men, this is not uncommon, but when does it end? When does it end when a woman stops trying to hurt the man that she's with or the father of her children? When is it going to end? It's like she's saying she made this decision based on emotions. Well, she continues to go after him, try to hurt him, try to get more money from him. When is it going to end? It's like I find that modern women are so vindictive, revengeful, no kind of compassion in their hearts for their partner. Help me to understand this. What do you think? Do you think that she's being genuine in this interview that she's given? Do you think that she's clout chasing according to Tyrese? I think she is. He said that she tried to get back with him and he said no. She's trying to break up his current relationship. He's moved on. He's not going to go back to her. She's hurt him. I'm sure that he played his part in the demise of this relationship. Of course, it takes two to tango. But at the end of the day, it seems to me, based on what she said and what he's saying, is that she threw in the towel, in her own words, based on how she was emotionally intoxicated and listening to people. Now she wants to go back. Girl, bye. And finally, our final story where modern women, always, in this case, rule by emotions.